Hey guys, Dustin here with Rocky Mountain ATVMC. Today I'll be showing you how to install the Husqvarna headlight kit on a Husky TX300. Alright, so today I'll be showing you how to install the Husqvarna headlight kit on a 2017 Husky TX300. This is the same headlight that can be found on the TE and FE models. So if you'd like to have a headlight on your TX, this is going to be the kit for you. Since the X models already come with a stator that provides output for lighting, this will be a really easy install. We also offer a headlight kit for the KTM on the XC models, so be sure to check out our website for model application. Alright, so let's get this installed. To install the headlight kit, we'll need just a few basic tools. So we've got a 8mm T-handle, a Torx T20 with driver, a 17mm socket, and a 6mm socket. The kit will come complete with everything that we need, everything from the rubber straps, the fasteners, the headlight, the lower shroud, and the upper headlight mask. First, we need to remove the number plate. Take our T-handle, pull out the upper fastener, remove the number plate. On the back side, we've got a 6mm fastener, so we need to take this off so we can get the brake line guide out of the way. Next, we'll start with the headlight switch assembly. First, we'll take the headlight switch and we'll remove the top part of it, followed by two nuts. We won't be needing these. Next, we can take the bracket. We'll place the switch inside like so. Then we'll take this distance collar and thread it into place. Before we get this tightened down, we want to make sure that this switch is resting against this lower fixed point. So we can rotate it like so until it stops. Then we can take the 17mm socket. And we're not going to put a lot of pressure on here, just enough to make it snug. Just like that. Then we can take the top part of the switch and thread it back into place. Once the switch is mounted, we can turn the assembly so that we're looking at the back side of it. We'll take these two distance collars, and we're going to place them into this rubber grommet. If your headlight assembly switch is assembled correctly, it should look like this. So now we can take this over to the bike and get it installed. To install the headlight assembly, we'll be mounting it here on the upper triple tree. Take the two 8mm bolts that have been provided, and we'll get it into place. With it mounted, we can route the wires and cables. With the cables routed, make sure to close the cable routing tabs. For the headlight assembly, we'll first start with the upper headlight mask. Here on the mask, you'll notice we have 4 locations for fasteners. Next, we can take the lower headlight shroud, and we're going to place these locations over the previous 4 that I'd pointed out. So we'll start with our right side, get them matched up, then we'll take the short fasteners, get those threaded into place. Take our Torx T20 with driver, get them set. Now when you're driving these screws into place, make sure that you understand that these screws are being threaded into plastic, so don't over tighten them. If you do, they will strip out and you'll need some replacement parts. With the headlight mask and lower shroud mounted together, next we can take the headlight itself and fit it into place. Okay. Next we have 2 fastener locations located at the top. We're going to thread 2 of the longer bolts into place. Lastly, there is one more long fastener, and this will be threaded into position at the base. So this will be used for adjusting the headlight's position as far as where the beam will sit when you're riding. Next, we can take the rubber outer fork tube mounts and we can get these into position. So on the rubber itself, it has a lower recess where it will reside on the lower shroud. So we'll just kind of pull this into place, just like that. We'll do the same for the other side, then we'll be ready to mount it on the bike. Before we install the headlight assembly, we need to make sure we have our connections connected. So we'll take these two flat blade connectors and we'll connect them to the headlight switch. For mounting the headlight assembly, first we'll start with this 4-pin connection. This will be providing power to our headlight. Notice on the top of the fender we've got 2 holes here. These 2 tabs that protrude from the base of the headlight shroud will seat inside of those 2 holes. So make sure that when we fit it in there, you're on your mark. So next we need to take our brake cable routing and make sure that it runs through this tab, this guide tab here. So we're going to kind of just fit this in, place the brake cable in the guide. Then we can take the rubber mounts and route those through the triple clamp at the top side of our bars. Before we get those set, we need to make sure that these tabs are engaged in the fender, just like that. And then we can go ahead and get these mounted. All right, and that's it. Installing the Husqvarna headlight kit is a really easy process. Be sure to check out our YouTube channels for more how-tos, product spotlights, and tests. Also, be sure to see our website at RockyMountainATVMC.com, where we have the largest selection of parts, apparel, and accessories for your motorcycle, ATV, and UTV. All right, guys, that's it for me. I'm Dustin. Thanks so much for watching, and keep turning those wrenches.